Hey Yankees fans, welcome to Yankees Rumors and News, your go-to spot for the latest buzz and updates about our team. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a scoop. Aaron Judge has never been just another player for the New York Yankees. He is a symbol of the franchise, a towering presence in the lineup. And now, as the 2016 World Baseball Classic approaches, he has been handed yet another mantle of leadership as the captain of Team USA. It is a role that carries immense pride, immense responsibility, and immense scrutiny, especially given the path Judge has taken in previous international competitions. For many, the question has loomed, will Judge step onto the world stage again, representing the United States? Despite the physical demands, the timing, and the ever-present risk to his Yankees career, Yankees manager Aaron Boone has now provided clarity, and his perspective may surprise some of the franchise's most passionate followers. Speaking to the Yes Network recently, Boone did not mince words, and his enthusiasm for Judge's participation was clear, even as he acknowledged the delicate balance every team faces when one of its superstars opts to compete in the early season tournament. "I'm actually excited for Aaron, and that's not politically correct," Boone said with a hint of a grin, his voice reflecting both honesty and relief. "I'm excited for him because I know he didn't do it the last time," Boone elaborated, emphasizing that this is not merely a ceremonial title or an honorary nod. This is leadership at the highest level, and Judge, having been named captain, carries with him the weight of expectation and the hope of guiding Team USA to its second World Baseball Classic championship. "I think the fact that Aaron Judge is captaining the U.S. team, I think it's the right thing," Boone continued, his tone steady and reflective, acknowledging both the personal growth of Judge and the broader narrative of the sport itself. The Yankees manager did not shy away from revisiting the conversation around Judge's previous decision to forego the 2023 World Baseball Classic, a choice that followed his record-breaking contract extension with New York. Many Major League Baseball players, Boone reminded viewers, often skip the tournament because it coincides with the conclusion of spring training in March, a period crucial for team cohesion, strategy implementation, and injury prevention. Boone's commentary was measured, recognizing the dual realities that confront every team when one of its stars chooses to compete internationally. "Well, look, any play time. You're playing high-stakes baseball that early in the year. There's a little bit of concern. But it's become a big part of our sport, and you understand that," he said, capturing the nuanced reality of professional baseball. For Aaron Judge, now approaching 34 years of age at the time of the tournament, the stakes are particularly high. The past season was not without its challenges, as Judge battled injury complications that included a full stint on the 10-day injured list and several weeks restricted to designated hitter duties before returning to the outfield, while the Yankees managed the situation with Giancarlo Stanton returning to right field. The team is certainly wary of beginning the 2016 season in a similar state of uncertainty, where key positional rotations could be compromised. Yet Judge's inclusion in Team USA signals a commitment not only to his country, but also to the enduring allure of baseball on the global stage. He will not be alone, as fellow Yankee David Bednar has also earned a spot on the roster. The squad is further strengthened by the presence of the 2025 Cy Young Award winners, Pittsburgh Pirates ace Paul Skeens and Detroit Tigers pitcher Tarik Skubal, a dynamic duo who bring the highest level of pitching talent to the team. The outfield will feature Judge alongside Pete "Crow" Armstrong of the Chicago Cubs and Corbin Carroll of the Arizona Diamondbacks, creating a formidable set of arms and bats capable of matching up against the world's elite. Looking back, the 2023 World Baseball Classic saw Team USA finish as runners-up to Japan, whose roster was headlined by the extraordinary Los Angeles Dodgers superstar Shohei Ohtani, a two-way phenom excelling at both pitching and hitting. Ohtani will return in 2016, providing both a narrative arc for fans and a formidable challenge for Judge and his teammates. The tournament will kick off in early March with pool play, culminating in the championship game on March 17 at Lone Depot Park in Miami, a setting ripe for both tension and spectacle as nations vie for baseball supremacy. While Judge's international role draws much attention, the Yankees themselves remain deeply engaged in shaping their 2016 roster. Bo BICHETTE, the 27-year-old free agent, has emerged as one of the most intriguing possibilities for New York, a player whose combination of contact ability, gap power, and versatility could provide the Yankees with the right-handed bat they have been openly seeking. Bichette's 25 season was remarkable, hitting a robust average of .311 with 18 home runs, reinforcing a career average of .294 that speaks to his consistency at the plate. Analysts have highlighted the strategic fit, noting that he could either slide to second base, keeping Anthony Volpe at shortstop, or potentially take over at shortstop if the Yankees choose to shift other infield pieces. The prospect of adding Bichette carries both on-field and off-field significance. On the field, his arrival could deepen the lineup, add competition internally, and potentially force a shift in current roster hierarchies, including discussions around Jazz Chisholm Jr.'s role and trade possibilities. Off the field, New York's status as a large market team with brand appeal and an urgency to contend makes the Yankees particularly strong suitors in the free agent sweepstakes. As noted by MLB insiders and reporters, financial projections for Bichette's contract vary, with ESPN's Kylie McDaniel projecting 5 years at $150 million, Tim Britton of The Athletic forecasting 8 years at $212 million, and Jim Bowden predicting 7 years at $189 million, across sources. The consensus hovers around an average of 7 years and $184 million, signaling both the cost and the long-term commitment required to secure such a talent, while New York faces competition from other big-market clubs like the Dodgers and Cubs. Insiders suggest that the Yankees offer a potentially clearer path to everyday playing time and a central role in the lineup, a factor that could tip the scales in their favor. Amidst all these off-season maneuvers, the narrative of Aaron Judge's participation in the World Baseball Classic adds an extra layer of intrigue. It is a story of a superstar navigating personal health, professional obligations, and national pride, a tale mirrored by the strategic ambitions of the Yankees front office as they pursue roster excellence. Boone's excitement is tempered by realism, understanding both the risks of early season international play and the pride inherent in having one of the game's premier athletes lead the national team. Judge's decision to participate, particularly at nearly 34 years of age, is emblematic of a larger philosophy: the intertwining of personal achievement, team responsibility, and the unique spectacle of baseball on the world stage. Whether or not Judge returns home unscathed or with renewed confidence, his captaincy will undoubtedly inspire teammates and fans alike, setting a tone for Team USA as they chase a second World Baseball Classic title. Concurrently, the Yankees' pursuit of Bo Bichette represents the relentless drive to refine and elevate their roster, leveraging market size, financial muscle, and strategic foresight to address long-standing positional needs. In many ways, these storylines intersect. Judge's international leadership highlights the league's global dimension, while the Yankees' domestic maneuvers reflect the franchise's perennial quest for dominance. Fans, analysts, and rival executives alike will be watching closely, measuring both performance and impact. As Judge leads Team USA and the Yankees explore the free agent landscape, the coming months promise a season defined by ambition, risk, and opportunity, where every decision from international captaincy to strategic acquisitions carries weight, emotion, and consequence. For New York, the stakes could not be higher, and for Aaron Judge, the journey continues, blending personal legacy with professional obligation, offering a narrative as compelling as any in modern baseball history. In a sport where timing, talent, and tenacity intersect, the Yankees and their captain stand at the intersection of expectation and possibility, poised to make headlines on both sides of the Atlantic as the 2016 season unfolds, and the World Baseball Classic once again captures the imagination of fans around the globe. It is a story of leadership, strategy, and ambition, one that will be dissected, debated, and celebrated long after the opening pitch is thrown, reflecting the enduring allure of baseball as both a national pastime and an international spectacle. If you're enjoying the updates, drop a like and let us know in the comments your thoughts on this rumor. The New York Yankees, long known for their aggressive moves in the free agent market and their willingness to shake up their roster when opportunity knocks, appear to be making yet another bold push that could redefine their infield for years to come. Sources close to the organization suggest that Bo Bichette, the young and electrifying shortstop from the Toronto Blue Jays, has captured the attention of the Bronx Bombers in a way that few prospects ever do. Bichette, already a household name for anyone who follows Major League Baseball closely, represents not just talent, but a potential cornerstone for the Yankees' future. The whispers around the league hint that New York is willing to swing big, possibly restructuring parts of their roster to make a deal happen. and insiders suggest that this could involve a current star player turning into the currency that fuels the transaction. Rumors indicate that the Yankees front office has been closely monitoring Bichette's progression for multiple seasons. His combination of bat speed, plate discipline, and defensive agility is precisely the kind of asset a team like New York covets, particularly as they look to solidify their middle infield with a player who can produce at both ends of the diamond. While the Blue Jays have understandably expressed hesitation in trading away one of their brightest young stars, the lure of a high-profile package from the Yankees could be persuasive, especially if it involves players who are already proven at the major league level. The narrative building in the baseball world suggests that this isn't just idle speculation. Conversations behind closed doors reportedly have been more than casual. They're described as strategic, careful, and potentially groundbreaking. Central to the speculation is the idea that one of the Yankees' current starters could serve as the cornerstone of such a deal. Names are not officially confirmed, but sources hint at a player whose value on the open market is significant enough to entice Toronto. The implication is that this could reshape the Yankees' lineup in a manner that is both risky and transformative. Imagine the drama of a fan favorite suddenly becoming the linchpin in a blockbuster trade. The Yankees have never shied away from making bold, headline-grabbing moves, and the potential of Bichette arriving in pinstripes aligns perfectly with the team's history of chasing not just wins, but marquee talent. This is the kind of rumor that sends a ripple through clubhouse discussions, social media, and sports talk shows because it combines uncertainty, high stakes, and a tantalizing what-if scenario that fans live for. Adding fuel to the fire is the notion that the Yankees are prepared to offer more than just a straight swap of players. Multiple sources suggest that they are weighing a package that could include a mix of young prospects and major league-ready talent. This strategy aligns with the Yankees' long-term vision. They are not just chasing immediate impact, but looking to craft a sustainable, championship-contending roster. The calculus is complex. Toronto would be receiving proven talent in return, but the cost is steep. Bichette is not a player the Blue Jays are likely to part with lightly. However, the Yankees' willingness to consider a multi-layered offer, including the potential departure of a current roster mainstay, indicates the seriousness of their interest. For fans and analysts alike, this type of maneuver is the ultimate chess move, blending patience, foresight, and audacity. Of course, the question looms, which Yankee could realistically become trade bait? Speculation swirls around a handful of high-profile starters whose performance, contracts, and versatility make them prime candidates for a strategic swap. Names are circulating quietly in league circles, with insiders analyzing every angle from defensive metrics to offensive output, from contract years remaining to the potential ripple effect in the clubhouse. The very fact that speculation exists about a potential centerpiece of the deal suggests that the Yankees are willing to disrupt the status quo to secure a player like Bichette. In the modern era of baseball, where analytics, branding, and marketability play nearly as large a role as on-field performance, landing a young superstar represents not just an upgrade in talent, but a signal of intent to fans, competitors, and the media alike. The Yankees have always understood that the narrative around a trade can be almost as powerful as the trade itself. Meanwhile, Bo Bichette himself has been performing at a level that keeps the spotlight firmly on him. While statistics only tell part of the story, his natural ability to influence games with a bat in his hand, his charisma on the field, and his experience under the pressure of big moments make him uniquely appealing to a franchise like New York. The Yankees, ever attuned to players who can handle the spotlight, see in him someone who not only fits the numbers on a spreadsheet, but fits the persona that pinstripes demand. There is a belief among insiders that a deal is contingent, not just on talent evaluation, but on timing and alignment of multiple moving parts. Toronto is unlikely to make a rash decision, and New York is unlikely to back down from its pursuit. This delicate dance, conducted behind closed doors and amplified by rumors, is precisely the kind of tension that keeps the baseball world riveted. Speculation also touches on the broader implications of such a move. Should Bichette join the Yankees, it would signal an aggressive shift in the team's strategy, one that emphasizes acquiring young, dynamic stars even if it comes at the expense of established talent. For the Blue Jays, parting with Bichette would be monumental, altering their trajectory and forcing them to reconfigure their infield core. For the Yankees, it represents an opportunity to inject youth and energy into a lineup that has long been competitive. but is always seeking a defining edge. The storylines practically write themselves: a blockbuster trade, a young superstar in the Bronx, a beloved player possibly heading north, and a league watching closely to see if the Yankees' daring gamble pays off. Every angle, every rumor, every whispered conversation in executive suites adds layers to a narrative that feels larger than life. While nothing is confirmed, and insiders caution that negotiations could falter at any stage, the very existence of these discussions highlights the Yankees' ambition. They are known for making moves that shift the balance of power, for executing deals that resonate far beyond the confines of a single season. Bo BICHETTE represents more than just a player. He symbolizes the possibility of a new era in the Yankees' infield, a potential shift in how the team approaches its core strategy, and an opportunity to create headlines that will dominate sports media for weeks. The delicate balance of desire, leverage, and timing is at play. And as with all rumors of this magnitude, the line between speculation and reality can be razor thin. Fans are left to wonder, analysts are left to debate, and the league quietly observes the unfolding drama, knowing that any movement in this saga could redefine the conversation about the Yankees and the Blue Jays for years to come. In the end, whether the Yankees' pursuit of BICHETTE materializes or not, the very discussion of a potential blockbuster trade signals an aggressive, visionary mindset that has become synonymous with the franchise. The whispers, the speculation, the strategic maneuvering, all of it feeds into a narrative that keeps the baseball world engaged, guessing and dreaming. A single decision could reshape lineups, fan expectations, and the trajectory of multiple careers. And while no guarantees exist, one thing is certain: if the Yankees truly are pushing hard for Bo BICHETTE, the drama is only beginning. The possibility of a current player turning into the key piece of a trade adds tension, excitement, and uncertainty to a story that fans will follow closely, dissect endlessly, and debate passionately. The intrigue, the potential impact, and the very human element of risk versus reward are what make this scenario irresistible, not just for Yankees fans, but for anyone who loves the drama, strategy, and sheer unpredictability of Major League Baseball. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you stay up to date with every Yankees rumor and news. See you in the next video.